If you've ever set a morning routine with the best of intention, only to abandon it within a week, this video is for you. You're not lazy. You don't lack discipline. Your brain just works differently. And in today's video, I'm going to show you why daily routines keep falling apart, why traditional structure can actually backfire for ADHD women, and how to build a flexible, sustainable rhythm that actually works, even on your most chaotic days. I'm Jen Barnes, ADHD success coach with 25 plus years in the field of mental health. And if you're a high functioning ADHD woman who's tired of being inconsistent, overwhelmed, and feeling like you're always starting over, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. So let's be clear. You need routines. And I get it. You're probably like, I'm allergic to routines, but I think you know that to some degree, you need routines. Not because they make you more productive or perfect, but because they protect your mental energy. They boost your brain. And our ADHD brains need all the extra boost they can get. First, think about how many micro decisions you make before 9 a.m. What to eat, what to wear, where your keys are, what comes next. For a neurotypical brain, that's mildly annoying. For an ADHD brain, it can completely derail your day before it even starts. Routines eliminate decision fatigue. They let you conserve brain power for the stuff that actually matters. Here's an example. Every morning, the piece of my morning ritual that I do in my kitchen, I follow the exact same rhythm. I put away the clean dishes, I make my lemon water, I start my Ayurvedic digestive tea, I make coffee, I feed the cats, I clean the litter box. It's not fancy, but when I do it over and over in the same order, I don't have to think. That's the point. When routines are working, they become a soft background hum that holds your day together. Not to mention that when you build routine around your ADHD care, which I like to call ritual, then those things become habits so that you are creating the nice baseline level of dopamine through things like movement and gratitude, as well as building your ability to pay attention by brain dumping and practicing mindfulness. So for ADHD women, especially the high functioning career driven ones, your routine isn't about getting things done. It's about taking care of your brain. So here we go. I'm going to break down these ADHD regulating practices that I recommend building into your day. Daily-ish movement. Even 15 to 30 minutes can help with dopamine regulation, mood, and executive function. A gratitude practice, not toxic positivity, but training your brain to notice what's working and cultivating that heartfelt gratitude so you can experience that joy. Brain dump journaling or art journaling to clear mental clutter and reconnect with yourself. Mindfulness or breath work, not hours of meditation, just moments to come back to your body so that you increase your ability to notice what's going on for you. Eating protein early in the day to support energy, blood sugar, and focus. And these aren't nice to haves. Like these might be luxuries for people who don't have ADHD. They're actually essential care for ADHD brains that are trying to function in a world that often doesn't accommodate them. But here's the kicker. Why don't we do the things that we know would help us? Because for ADHD brains, routines can feel like a cage, like a rigid, soul-crushing checklist that sucks the joy and spontaneity out of life. And if you're a professional woman who's worked hard to build freedom and autonomy in your career or business, the idea of following a strict routine every day might feel like a punishment. So you rebel, you forget, you say, I'll just go with the flow today. And then you end up in survival mode. Again, no structure, no support, and a pile of guilt on top of it, especially when you didn't get all of your stuff done. So here's the truth. You don't need a rigid routine. You need a reliable rhythm, a flexible framework you can return to without shame. And here's how to do it. Number 1, anchor your day with starter ritual. Pick 2 to 3 things that you do in the same order each morning. Make them easy and accessible And for you, whether this is putting away the clean dishes from yesterday, making coffee, taking meds, lighting a candle, you don't need a whole list. You need a starting line. Use your routines to regulate, not restrict your energy. Your routine or morning ritual should support your energy, not override it. Feeling scattered? Move your body or do some brain dump writing or art journaling. Feeling tired? Journal or lie on the floor with a weighted blanket. Your routine is a toolbox, not a trap. Number 3, make it interesting and ADHD-friendly. Novelty, creativity, challenge, and connection make things stick. Pair your protein breakfast with a favorite podcast. Do a gratitude practice while walking your dog. Use a visual timer, playlist, or movement to make transitions easier. Number 4, build in freedom. Have a core routine for high energy days and a minimum baseline for low energy ones. This isn't about all or nothing, it's about having options. You've heard me share about my morning self-love ritual, which is quite involved, right? I get up, I cultivate gratitude. Well, lately I snuggle with my kitties for a while. Then I do my gratitude practice. Then I do my morning kitchen stuff. I already shared that. I mean, that's less about ADHD care and more just about stuff I got to do, mostly digestion, actually. And then I do my brain dump writing. Then after that, I do some spiritual reading, some breath work, a meditation, an oracle deck card reading, exercise, and then yoga. But those are for my high energy days. On my low energy days, sometimes those different pieces get cut short and some of them get cut out completely. Again, this isn't about all or nothing. It's about having options and setting your brain up to be able to do what you need to do for any given day. Your routine isn't failing because of lack of willpower. It's failing because it wasn't built for your brain. So make it for your brain. Start small, start soft, and start with what actually matters. Your energy, your joy, your sense of stability. You deserve to wake up and know what comes next. Not because you're forcing it or because I said so, but because it becomes part of who you are. If this resonated, please do the things. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. You've got this, and I've got you. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.